Hello, everyone. My name is Yesenia Cedillo, and today I'll be discussing a case study for a psychoeducational evaluation. Our focus will be on a student named Campbell Zipperian. Before we dive into the specifics of Campbell's case, let's first establish the purpose of this evaluation. The purpose of this evaluation is to understand the learning challenges that Campbell Zipperian is facing. We will identify key areas of concern impacting her academic performance. Then we will select targeted assessments to help us uncover any underlying issues. Ultimately, this evaluation will guide us in determining the necessary interventions and assessing Campbell's eligibility for additional support. With the purpose of the evaluation established, let's now take a closer look at Campbell's background and home environment, which provide crucial context. Campbell is an 8-year-old third grade student at Cato Mills Griffiths Elementary. She lives with her parents, Celia and Eric, and her younger sister, who is in first grade. English is the primary language spoken at home, with no communication concerns reported. The family hasn't experienced any significant changes at home. Recently, Campbell began receiving math tutoring 2 to 3 times per week. Additionally, there are no developmental or health concerns, as she met all of her milestones on time. With this understanding of Campbell's background and home environment, let's now explore the specific areas of concern that have prompted this evaluation. Campbell struggles with math computation and problem solving. She has difficulty applying math concepts independently, and while she has made adequate progress in reading, her math skills are significantly behind those of her peers. Her teacher has observed that Campbell is aware of her struggles and sometimes copies others' work to keep up. This behavior may indicate underlying issues with self esteem or anxiety related to math. Before selecting assessments, it's essential to rule out any exclusionary factors that might contribute to Campbell's difficulties. For Campbell, there are no cultural or linguistic factors affecting Campbell's learning, as English is the primary language spoken at home. Environmental factors are stable with no significant changes or stressors reported. Additionally, there are no health concerns. Her hearing, vision, and developmental milestones are all within normal limits. Additionally, Campbell has a good attendance record, and her academic challenges are not due to missed instructional opportunities. She has received appropriate and targeted instruction in math and reading, regularly participating in interventions. Behavioral and emotional factors have also been considered, with no significant concerns reported by parents or teachers. With exclusionary factors ruled out, we can now focus on the assessments that will help us understand Campbell's learning profile. For this comprehensive evaluation, I have selected the following assessments: a cognitive assessment, an achievement assessment, a math specific assessment, and rating scales. The cognitive and achievement assessments will offer insight into Campbell's cognitive functioning and academic skills, while the math specific assessment will help identify any suspected specific learning disability in mathematics. Finally, the rating scales will evaluate her executive functioning and behavioral/emotional well-being. Let's begin with the cognitive assessment, a critical part of understanding Campbell's overall intellectual functioning. The cognitive assessment selected is the Wechsler Intelligence Scale for Children, 5th edition. The WISC-V is a comprehensive and well-rounded evaluation tool, widely recognized for its reliability and validity, making it a trusted choice for identifying learning difficulties. However, since my district currently doesn't utilize the WISC-V, I would use the Kaufman Assessment Battery for Children, 2nd edition, instead. These tools will help us assess Campbell's overall cognitive functioning, including areas such as verbal comprehension, visual spatial processing, fluid reasoning, and working memory. The results will identify cognitive strengths and weaknesses that could be contributing to her math difficulties and guide targeted interventions. Since neither the WISC-V nor the KABC-II cover auditory processing, it's essential to use an additional test to assess this area. The Comprehensive Test of Phonological Processing, second edition, will be used to evaluate Campbell's auditory processing skills, ensuring we have a complete understanding of all cognitive aspects that might be impacting her learning. The CTOP 2 will assess Campbell's auditory and phonological processing skills, an area not covered by the WISC-V or KABC-II. Identifying any deficits in this area will allow us to tailor interventions specifically to address any issues in auditory processing that could be affecting her math and other academic skills. Next, we'll move on to the achievement test, which will provide a detailed view of Campbell's academic skills. The Woodcock-Johnson for Test of Achievement will be used to assess Campbell's academic skills in math and other areas. This test measures math calculation, fluency, and applied problems. A detailed breakdown of her academic performance will help us pinpoint specific weaknesses in math, guiding our interventions and eligibility decisions. Given that math is a particular area of concern for Campbell, conducting a math specific assessment is essential. The Test of Mathematical Abilities, third edition, is crucial for Campbell's evaluation. This test provides a focused and in depth analysis of her mathematical abilities, helping us understand whether her issues stem from reasoning, computation, or problem solving challenges. This specific test is essential because it offers a more focused and detailed analysis of Campbell's mathematical abilities compared to general achievement tests. The results will allow us to tailor interventions directly targeting her math struggles, ensuring we have a precise understanding of her learning needs. To ensure we have a complete picture of Campbell's functioning, we'll also use rating scales to assess both executive functioning and behavioral emotional factors. The two rating scales selected are the Behavior Rating Inventory of Executive Function, second edition, and the Behavior Assessment System for Children, third edition. Even though no significant concerns were reported by parents or teachers, these scales are essential in providing a comprehensive view of Campbell's functioning. The BRIEF-2 assesses executive functioning behaviors in everyday settings, measuring areas such as working memory, planning, organization, and inhibitory control. The information from the BRIEFs-2 will provide valuable insights into any executive functioning deficits that may impact Campbell's math performance, helping us identify specific challenges that need to be addressed. While there have been no reported concerns from parents or significant changes at home, the BRIEFs-2 is still a valuable tool for identifying subtle executive functioning challenges that might not be immediately apparent. These issues can significantly impact Campbell's ability to organize, plan, and execute math tasks, critical for her success in this area. The BASC-3 evaluates behavioral and emotional functioning, measuring areas such as attention, anxiety, social skills, and other behavioral aspects. The information provided by the BASC-3 helps us identify any behavioral or emotional factors that may affect Campbell's learning, ensuring we have a comprehensive understanding of her overall functioning. After gathering all this data, the next step is to use the results to guide our decisions on eligibility and interventions. The results from these assessments will help determine whether Campbell qualifies for special education services under the category of specific learning disability in mathematics. They will also guide us in developing targeted interventions based on her cognitive, academic, and executive functioning profiles. We'll collaborate closely with her teachers and parents to implement strategies that support Campbell's learning and overall success. In summary, to address Campbell's math struggles, we used the TOMA 3, WISC-V or KABC, CTOP, and WJ4 to assess her cognitive and academic skills. directly targeting her challenges in math computation, reasoning, and problem solving. Further, based on teacher observations, the BRIEF-2 identifies executive functioning challenges, while the BASC-3 assesses potential social emotional factors like anxiety or self-esteem issues, helping us understand the underlying factors affecting Campbell's learning. Therefore, this evaluation is comprehensive because it addresses all of Campbell's key concerns, from math struggles to cognitive and social emotional factors. Thank you for watching as we review the case study for Campbell Zipperian.